Hi guys, hello everyone, you're welcome to the channel. Guys, in today's video I am going to be having series like 3 different topics, guys, related to each other. And this is actually for those who are planning to come to Highland, or those who are already in Highland and you want to come. And I'm also going to do another video which talked about, guys, I have to rewind. I didn't introduce myself to the family. Hi guys, you're welcome to the channel. I am Favor Napoleon. Yeah, in case you're here for the first time, you're welcome. Join the family, guys. You're welcome to the family. I have 2 channels. This one is Favor Napoleon, speaking life with Favor Napoleon. The other one is Favor Napoleon, and that one has to do with vlogs, but this one has to do with, you know, our daily talking about life generally, and speaking life to every dead situation and bringing light to everything that wants to look as if it wants to show us small darkness or big darkness or dim our lights. We speak life to it here. So guys, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts, as I said earlier, that is in series about how I came to Highland. I'm going to be doing video of why I think people shouldn't come to Highland, and I'm also going to be sharing the goodies in Highland in case you want to come. You know, coming to Highland was purposeful for me. It was a time in our lives, you know, we were living back in Italy. No, I won't say things were not going well, because we're living okay, we're fine, but we needed to leave the country. Not because we had the documents to leave the country as at that time. So I was praying to God that even if we want to go, where are we going to go to? Which country are we going to have so much ease? You know, which country are we going to go that we won't have a lot of stress? You know, at a point we're talking about America. My husband wanted to go there because most of his siblings stays there. At another point, wanted to go to Canada. My sister also wanted us to come so that we could be closer. You know, I was just speaking to God about it, that God, where exactly do you want us to go? Because if you leave me, Nigeria will be entering my mind because of the weather. Because the weather is, when it's winter, I don't want to stay abroad. But when it's summer, yes, I love it. But when it's winter, you know, but my kids were also having difficulty in school learning the language. You know, not everybody, just this language issue, not everyone has the patience or the brain for it. And I too also was not so comfortable there, because there are a lot of things I couldn't do because I didn't know the language as much as I could do. Somebody can even insult me on the road now, I won't even know what the person is telling me because of the country I was. So most people were blaming me. Learn the language. Everybody is learning the language. You can only learn language, first of all, when you have interest in the language. You can also learn language because you are pressurized, or maybe because you can learn language because you want to learn it. You know, there are a lot of factors, and there are people that are naturally gifted that can actually learn this thing. And also, suffer will make you learn some things. You know, but I was not that kind of person. I wasn't wired that way. I'm not that kind of person that will say, oh, it's because this thing is what is raining now, we have to get it, or this is what is trending now, or this is why. You know, there are people that get jobs just because they go to study some discipline. They build up a new career. Why? Because the job pays, you know, for them. But I'm not that kind of person. I'm not wired that way. I want to do things with purpose. I want to do things with purpose. If I'm going to do this thing for the next 6 months and leave it, I just want to know, why am I doing it? So I'm that kind of person, because I made a lot of mistakes in my teenage years, even in my adult age. So right now I just have a slogan and a rule in my life that I don't make mistake twice. It's something I sing about most times, and people don't really know where I'm coming from when I use that statement, because I've made a lot of wrong decisions in my life that were really, really terrible, if not for God that saved me. So to cut those stories short, guys, we are sharing the story of how I got to Highland. So I was praying to God, and finally we got the documents to actually leave Highland, to actually leave Italy. So as I was praying, God one day just spoke to me. I just heard it in my thoughts that we should relocate to Highland. I have never heard of Highland before in my life. I don't even know where Highland is. So I went online. I spelled Highland. The way I spelled it was High. Then I wrote Highland. LAAD. HIGH. You know, that was how I spelled the Highland. I put it on Google Map. I didn't see Highland. I was seeing Highland. You know, and I said, why is my spirit telling me about Highland? So I forgot about it. Then my husband went to the UK, try if we could settle there. But my spirit kept telling me about this Highland. Oh, let me take it backward. When God was telling me about Highland, we haven't gotten our papers. When I was hearing, I didn't even share it with anyone yet. So my spirit kept telling me about the country, Highland. So I tried to search it. So I didn't see anything Highland. I was always seeing Highland. So each time I see Highland, my spirit kept telling me that it's not Highland, it's Highland. So I put High, High. I didn't see it, so I forgot about it. So when my husband got his documents, the Holy Spirit reminded me of that same name again. That is Highland. So I went on Google. I wrote Highland the way I knew it again with the H. I tried to search for it. So I started scrolling down, seeing different countries. Oh my goodness. I was seeing different countries, you know, telling me, showing me. So later I saw Highland. So I said, wow, Highland. I said, maybe this could just be it. Because my spirit already told me that in that country they speak English. So that's the sign of how I will know is the country. So I went on YouTube. I tried to look for videos about Highland. They were not really much. Then I told my husband, I told MP, I said, MP, see where God is telling me to go to. So he said, yes, he has heard of Highland. You know, we started checking where is he closer to. Oh my God. It's like they are clearing around here. So I hope you guys are not hearing it in the camera. So he said he has heard about Highland, that he think is part of UK or something. I said, that's where God says we should go. So he said, really? Yes. So to cut the whole story short, he went to the UK. You know, we were still denying the fact that we can't come here because we had no one here. We had nobody here. We don't even have someone to even call to ask. So I started making calls, making inquiry. My sister told me his brother-in-law was here. And my husband had a friend who had stayed with them before here. You know, we just started making calls. One thing led to the another. UK didn't work out for us. UK didn't work out. I wanted to say London. So the UK didn't work out for us. And at that time, UK has left, is it Schengen? I don't know. So it was even now more difficult. So that was how we found ourselves here. So MP had to come here first while we all waited. You know, you have to come and see the land, you know, how the land is, if it has milk, if it has oil, if it has, you know. So that was just the way we got here. Then MP came, he saw the place. He arrived Dublin. When he came, he said, Dublin is so beautiful, it's just like Milan, you know. So the place was cool. Then different issues started arising, guys. What we saw in this country. At the point we were what's the word now? Most time when I want to communicate this English, I won't know the words anymore. I wanted to say is it exempted out of our house now? What's the word? If I know the word when I'm editing the video, I will write it there. So we were told to leave our house. We had no place to stay. At the point we couldn't cook, we had no access to gas. At another point we didn't have food to eat, guys. At a point we had money, we didn't even know where to buy Nigeria food already made to eat. You know, it was really, really, really challenging, you know. And at the end of the day, we thank God we are here now and everything has worked together for our good. So guys, that is the story of how I came to Highland. So in the next video, you're going to be hearing reasons why you shouldn't come to Highland. And other reasons why you should come to Highland. The good, the bad, the do's and the don'ts. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to come to Highland, I pray that God will make way for you guys. If there's any information you need, guys, just DM me on Instagram. My name is Favor Napoleon on Instagram. I'll tell you what and what you need before coming, and I can put you through in my own little way. So guys, thank you, and I've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.